Record.
What's up, guys?
The show. Hold on, give me a sec. Hide thumbnail. Okay, awesome. Okay, guys. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope you enjoyed yourself, or with your loved ones, with your family, whoever you have. That means something to you, or if you went to the club or whatever you do, man. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. Man, last week was one of the most difficult weeks I've ever traded. But, guys, as y'all could see, it was still profitable. Why? Because I know this method. And, I know some of you guys had a very upsetting, what was it, Wednesday when GBP dropped like a million pips? I think it was Wednesday. I forgot. But this right here, very, very unexpected, right? Someone said it wasn't in the blue box, but I was like, nah, fam, it's in the blue box. Look at that, right in the blue box. And I hope you guys 900 pips exactly, 900. So I hope you guys learn your lesson, not the bad way, but just I don't talk out of my ass, like, oh, why does he say not to trade the blue box? Well, this is one of the reasons. It was unexpected, but when did it happen? In the blue box, right? So, yeah. All right, guys. So let's begin with the lesson for today. I'm actually going to look at the yen right now. Why? Because there might be a movement that this might apply with the trade I'm gonna talk about right now, and it's called the safety trade. I'm gonna lay down the details. If you've heard of it, cool. But if you haven't, I'll tell you what it is. Uh, so the best trade you can take in any market condition is called the safety trade with a second leg element, and I'll explain what I mean by that right now. All right. Safety trades identify the tops or bottoms of the market in the moment of time. Okay. So example. Okay. I'll lay down the rules right now. I'll tell you right now. The safety trade allows you to trade in line with the peak formation high or the peak formation low as a confirmed directional move. All right. So now back to Juj. All right. So remember what I've told you guys, 25 to 75 pips off the peak, right? So we have a good about 100 plus. So we're good. All right. Okay. So we got one confirmation. Okay. Let me cut off my Telegram. Okay. The dealer will rise from that level or fall for 2 days, offering 50 pips like he is handing out candy. All right. I'll illustrate it. Don't worry. Here are more safety trade rules to add to it, so you can add this to your trading style, okay, which is this one. All right. The peak formation high or peak formation low has formed as the high or low. What is the high? Is the high of the week and the low of the week. So, right, I don't know if Mundo's here, but right, if you have your, it's called the physic levels or something indicator, or you can just bar out the 4 hours and remember what I've said, 2 lines across, right, physical support and resistance, the Asian session, right, the first 8 hours, right, boom, 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 boom. And then, so this, if they come down here, if they come up here with the stop hunt, with the HOD, right, not taking out this peak, let's just say they come somewhere around here. All right, that will be your high of the week and coinciding with your high of the day. All right, so if they do this right out of London tonight, let's say with the shadow box in here, the gray box that you have, this is a safety trade. All right, okay. Price has moved away from the area and has confirmed the formation. Okay, what that means is that if this here, your peak formation high, if this is a lock, okay, the rules must apply. However, Cash, but what if it What if it comes, they come all the way back here, but see, here's the thing. This is a multi-session 22 style trade. So if they do this, you got them. You got them, okay? So as long as they don't go past here, okay? You got them. This will be a 22 style trade. Okay. Right, level 1 consolidation is clear. Guys, this definitely looks like level 1 consolidation, right? Level 1, right? Remember, we don't counter trend trade here, okay? Out of the peak. Okay, yeah, remember DNC level 1. That's a sucker's trade if you trade back up to the peak. If you're gonna try to catch a reversal back to the peak, that's a sucker's trade. Don't do that, all right? Now, here's the thing. So for this trade to work, the dealer must make a visible stop hunt, preferably above or below the box, the blue box, right? If it's in the up bias, we would like the stop hunt to come down here, right? Let's say we were doing this, right? We would like this stop hunt down here, okay? Remember though, the straightaway trade develops here. And right, I've told you guys before, just a quick reminder, the straightaway trade is to get the hell out of level 1, level 2 to finish your account, all right? The dealer issues a second leg or W, and this will lock the trade in. If the level is hit a third time, God help the dealer. All right, so let's show you the UJ again real quick. Okay, so same thing, right? The 22. This would be a safety trade. If they come out of London with aligning with the peak formation, and they issue you an M or of A top, which are a little more harder to catch, you got them. You got them for about a day and a half or 2 days of drop. Okay, this is a safety trade when they come and do this. All right. Now, here's the thing, though. Will they always do this? Of course not, right? Because if they did this all the time, everybody would have figured it out by now. All right. So with that being said, also, if they do this and drop right out of the box in London, forget it. Don't even chase that trade because we don't know. We don't know it's going to be a straightaway. That's why we wait for the stop hunts, right? Remember that video I showed you? We trade the stop hunts in this business, all right? And you guys saw what happened with GBP on Wednesday, right? That was very brutal for those retail traders. What session does it happen? The safety trade, very good question. Brandon, usually it happens in the false move week beginning, but it can happen also. So let's say this was your midweek reversal, Brandon. Let's just say this is a Tuesday because they don't always happen on Wednesday. Let's say okay. Let's just say this is Tuesday. If this is Tuesday coming into Wednesday and they do this, Brandon, right out of New York or London, you got it. You got it, bro. All right. Okay, so I'm giving you different scenarios. Can it happen in Asia session? Can it happen? I personally have not seen it happen. All right, because usually Asia, remember, is accumulate and evaluate, right? Hit the stops high, hit the stops low, just consolidation, right? Correct? Isn't that what the Asian session is for? Perceived support and resistance. So look for it. Yes. On the 15th. Yeah, Brandon, every chart here we look at is the 15 minutes, unless we're going to look for levels. Or we're going to draw out the accumulation zone, which is the 4 hours, right? Which I said that you have to draw 2 lines like this as a perceived support and resistance. When I send you the videos, bro, you'll know what I mean. So don't even worry about that right now. And for those that are new, you're like, what the hell is this guy saying? Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll demonstrate it later. All right. Hey, Julian, what's up, man? I didn't know you were here. Wouldn't that be a good show?
What's up?
If it hit the HOD, Good question. Now, here's the thing, Julian. um, if it gets into the shadow box, because sometimes the HLD won't be there, but there's going to be possibly like a pivot or something. So let's just say there's a pivot laying down there and it aligns with the shadow box, right? The shadow box is a 50 pips out of the Asian box, okay? So if that's a stop hunt like that and you got it, break pretty much the Brinks trade usually is a reversal um, with the shadow, with the not the shadow box, excuse me, the stop hunt box. So the Brinks is the shadow box and the safety traders with the stop hunt bucks, right? You've seen them. Let's see. I don't want to confuse you out here right now. Okay, so this is the stop hunt box, and this is the shadow box. So if they do an M with the shadow box Brinks, if they do this, that's the damn, you guys confusing me. That's the the safety trade. All right, so if you want to call it like a Brinks, Julian, that's fine with me. Whatever work, as long as you catch it. That's what matters, right? Okay, that's the safety trade right there. Okay, so let's look at the other pair that kind of correlates with this one. Okay, now here's gold, guys. So I know some of you guys like to trade gold, which I don't. So, right, we caught this on Friday for NFP. I know you guys, some of you guys banked out. I know Sila did. Proud of you, buddy. All right, so we caught this, right? They got these guys. Now, here's the thing. They did an outside structure out of the LOD. I honestly don't think they're coming back. They ain't coming back. If anything, same thing applies because this is gold. I'm not surprised if it just rises out the box. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. But we have to see for this to lock in. Why? Because I feel like it's too close to the peak right now. Too close to the peak. What I mean by that, right? The pip count. Well, here would be a little different, but I would still say so it's like about 100 pips. Okay, good. So I would wait though for the stop hunt. Okay, for this gold. GBP pairs don't even bother with them. You don't even touch them. All right, I'm not gonna go over that one. Let's see. Does it say also work for the low? Does the safety trade also work for the low? Yeah. So Brandon, the safety trade coincides most of the time with the low of the week or high of the week, and the HOD most of the time. Okay, there will be some variations where you'll just have a pivot laying down there. All right. But usually the best one I would say is when it does the false move week beginning. All right. No, the 33 trade is a reversal. It's 3 days of rise, 3 levels of rise, and they correct. And can you check that? Okay, sure. I got you, Briscoe. Give me a sec. After I check that NZD CAD, I have to show you the 50-50 again. Some of you guys are not understanding it, so I'm gonna go over it. NZD CAD. So what about it, Briscoe? Were you thinking short
for the no for the safety trade?
Oh, for the safety. I do see that the moving averages are kind of spread out. Um, if anything, though, this blueberry is offering a lot of resistance. I would like it to. I feel like it's going to squeeze like this and then just rise up, though. But it would be best if, man. But this is definitely really close, Briscoe. Honestly, this is like 30 pips at most off the peak right here. But if they come down here to London and they give you this, you got them, bro. So don't even stress it. But this actually wouldn't be this wouldn't be a safety. This would be like a 22 style kind of trade because it gives you a second leg of a second leg, or it can just be a V top and go. I mean, a V bottom and just rise up. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Got you.
All right,
Thank
all
you.
right. Yeah, no problem. Okay. So we got, okay, awesome. Damn, we got a full house. We definitely got a full house here today. All right. Okay. So the 50-50 bounce, Sile is doing pretty good. I don't think he's here, man. Oh, well. Well, Sile and a couple of you guys have been killing that 50-50 trade. Let's see if I have a picture here somewhere so I can show you. All right, so here's an example, guys. Excuse me, I'm eating a little candy. Okay, so here's an example of a 50-50. So I know my entry is late. I like to wait for confirmation. So yeah, okay. So this green candle, by the way, this was news. It was a 7:30. I think it was a trade balance. I don't know, but it was news for the U.S. And I've told you guys it's crap. And look what it did. Okay, so this was the news candle. Right after that candle, they got the hell out of there. They did the 50-50. And look, my entries were there. And I took profit right here about good for plus 150. Why, though? Why? So, first of all, right, I've told you guys, follow the trend, right? So not only that, but I saw an outside stop hunt, right? Your TDI confirmed there was a stop hunt out of the water. So I'm like, okay. I did wait. I woke up late, so that's why also my entry was a little late, but okay. So I saw that. I'm like, okay, looks good. But I didn't know there was news. I didn't know there was news, okay? So then when I saw this green candle, I was like, crap. But then I'm like, nah, it should pay out. This at the time then crossed back in, but I was already in, so I was good for like plus 100, right, for gold. So my point with this is, guys, that you have to follow the trend and make sure your TDI pinches, right, kind of like a little pinch, like the RSI line. The RSI line, which is the green one, must do this, all right? I'll do it like this so you won't get confused, okay? So the blue is the volatility, green is the RSI, and your red is the signal line, all right? So once it crosses through, you can get yourself a good entry, guys. Get yourself a good entry. You have, okay, so they got blood in the water, right? Shark fin, blood in the water. You're good, all right? And you're good. Just follow the trend on these, okay? Whenever you're trying to wait for a reversal and you feel like that pair is dropping or rising forever, the best trades you want to take on these are the 50-50s. Can it go to the Mayo? Yes, of course, right? What happened with gold on NFP, right? They did let's let me close this. Give me a sec, guys. Where's gold? Bingo. All right. What did they do? Right, we got this, and see, we this confirmed a stop point, right? Blood in the water. You're in at the second, third candle. You would have been plus up, like, I don't know, like this is like a good 200 pips, right? But I told you guys I was done, so yeah. But if you saw this, if you came in and you missed NFP, Paolo, I don't know if you're in here, you're like, damn, I missed NFP. If you saw this shark fin, I think you actually did tell me, but you didn't take it. You saw this signal line cross in, 2/3 candle, you're in. This is a downtrend, right? In the shadow box, you're good, right? Stop on high, hold the Mayo, good. You're good, right? Level 1 right here, your little intraday right there, and bam, like this. Well, the trade is over at the LOD, if anything, to secure your bag and secure profit. All right. Kasha. Funny. Do you wait until the camera closes and see that it's close for you one day? Paolo, good question. Do I? Me personally, because I'm a guy that likes to take high probability setups, Paulo, I take it at the confirmation. So I know some guys. I I don't know if this is kind of a rude language, but some guys have balls and take it right here. You know, man. I'm like, man. Because I'm going in with higher volumes. I'm going in with a dollar lot. So it's a little more. You get a little more like a little more tense. I'd like to say. Okay, me personally, I'd wait for about 2, 3 candles. I would have waited for the third. All right. But to answer your question, Paulo, the best one, you can just get in as soon as this crosses. So when this crosses, the candle should be closed already. Just wait for the 1/3 of a pullback. Very important. Okay. Very important. I need to talk about that too. So on the 50-50 trades, I did mention that sometimes when you got this and you got this confirmation, the candle will pull back 1/3. 1/3. All right. So if you see, let me zoom in this one though. Give me a sec, guys. So in this example, oh great. Okay. Okay. So in this example, you see how on the third candle it pulled back. You see how that's like 1/3. Let me change the color because see. You see how it kind of pulled back like 1/3. Okay. So if you want a better entry, because I know some of you guys fight for that entry king in here. Right. Whenever you fight for those entry kings, you want to be an entry king, you wait for the 1/3 of the pullback. All right. You wait for 1/3 of the pullback. And because you have everything lined up, this will push down. Okay. You must understand this. So you can go in with the full confidence, going with like a lot, a $2 lot, whatever your account size is. Okay. You go in, you wait for the 1/3 of the pullback, and then you go in, right? Right, hit the stops high drop, right? The cycle, right? They hit this, they do this. Why? Because people buy the bounces on the moving averages. That's why they always stop here most of the time, and then they drop, right? You would have booked here and got out. All right, so the Mayo or the water, same thing, 1/3 of a pullback. All right, if you want to wait for a better entry, guys. All right. Can they pull back higher? Good question. Yes, they can. Can they come back? Here's another good question. I know some of you guys are kind of caught quiet today. Can they come down here and do this and give you an M? Yes, of course they can. Now, here's the thing on this one. Let's just say this is another pair. I don't want you to trade gold because 10 cents, this is like minus 80. Okay, so if another pair does this, right, your stop. Okay, so let's say you got into the third candle. Your stop is right here, right? 23 or 15. If you're entry king, you can get a 10 pip stop loss right here. All right. If they do an M on the Mayo and this TDI does this, it will kind of do this, kind of like this, okay? It won't be like this. It'll come back right somewhere around here. If you got that confirmed with an M plus a downtrend, plus it's a downtrend, and they end with railroad tracks or a hammer or a doji or whatever freaking pattern that's for a reversal, bearish candle, you're good. All right? Don't be scared. You can actually add another contract inside, okay? So that would be a stop on high, hold the Mayo trade, okay? It wouldn't be a 50-50. It wouldn't be a 200 Mayo bounce. It would be a stop on high, hold the Mayo trade. All right? So these are the kind of different trades you can take whenever you're not, Mr. Julian, Mr. Brinks. Whenever you're not seeing the Brinks, bro. There are other trades you can take. You can take these with comfort. Little drawdown.
50-50.
Huh?
This is called the 50-50.
This one is the stop on high, hold the Mayo. I'll show you the picture I showed you guys like last week. I'll show you what the 50-50 is.
Is your Mayo that black line right there?
Yeah, it's a black one. Yeah.
Okay,
correct.
I was confused.
Yeah, because my screen is white, so I had to make it black. So
okay, so it's just touching the Mayo, and it's dropping. Okay.
Yes,
cool.
yes. Plus with the downtrend, TDI confirming, right? If you want to wait again for the signal, fine. That's good, man. But yeah, this is another trade. I didn't talk about it, but it's called stop on high, hold the mayo. All right. Yeah, black black mayo. Can you imagine eating that, bro? Nah, right? Nasty. All right.
Sounds delicious.
All right. So let's look at that picture of our favorite pair. I don't know. It's G. Oh wait, it's 50. Great. For 50/50. Is it this one? Oh, right there. This is a rip if you eat black mayo. Funny. Hey, okay. So this is the 50/50, right? This is all of you guys are. This is everybody's favorite pair right now. So
Hell no.
okay, so this is the this is the 50/50. All right. This is a simplified, I'd say, version because obviously this is a clear downtrend, right? I shared this picture with you guys. I don't know if you guys understood it. I'll go over it again. All right, so as I labeled here, downtrend, only looking for shorts unless signals line up for the reversal, right? Which is a level 3 chop, right? You start noticing the pins change to the bottom, okay? Pins, wicks, whatever you want to call them, all right? 10 minutes, stay with free. Dang, great. Okay, so 50/50 bounce, Briscoe. So now that you have your TDI on you, bro, and everybody else that's going to learn this trade to help you out with your trades whenever you don't see the breaks or whatever your signature trade is, all right? It's kind of simple, but everything must line up, all right? So pins to the water is the 50/50 bounce. Can they pin to the mayo? Good question. Yes, they can. Right? I've told you that's the stop on high, hold the mayo trade. A lot of the time it's best to just follow the truth. Yes, Tristan, correct. Tristan, see what happened last week? Not I guess just observing everybody, not just you guys, just everybody. A lot of people were trying to catch reversals, like you're like, oh, the LODs here, this and that, it should hold. But I mean, yeah, it can pay out, Tristan. But here's the thing: we're looking for the right kind of a little of the bigger movements, I'd say. So, example, Tristan. Let's see if I have an example here. Okay, let's whatever. Okay, so let's just say we're assuming this was the ranks, right? You see this? You're like, oh man, the LOD held the whole time, right? And you take it and you're out, right? That's fine, but sometimes you won't get paid. Sometimes you're gonna have one pip in your favor and then it drops back down, and then you're like, what the hell? Why? I had the brinks, I had the box. Well, first of all, it wasn't a level 3 behavior. All right. So also, by the way, like whenever the trend, you feel like I just said, it keeps on dropping or rising, you feel like it's never going to drop. When you feel like that, you start looking for these kind of trades. All right. Because here's the thing also, this is how the MMs know also. If you are looking for a reversal, they know you're looking for a reversal. They know that because, they're like, okay, these guys, I'm getting them tricked that we're gonna reverse, and we're gonna keep on dropping and dropping and dropping. And then when they get in at the worst time possible, then they reverse, right? You've ever had that feeling that's happened to you guys? You get in at the worst time possible. You get in right here, and then it reverses. You're like, what the hell? All right. So we must follow everything I've said with the level 3 behavior with right with the with the trend, and you must follow how many days has it dropped, how many days has it rise, if that makes sense. Okay, so in essence, look for a reversal of a trend, possibly when you start seeing level 3 behavior, which I just illustrated, which was massive stop hunts, kind of like UCAD. I remember how UCAD was looking like 2 weeks ago, I think. It was massive. They held the level for like a whole week. That's level 3 behavior, all right? And then for the Fed rate interest decision, they dropped. They hit the stops one more time high, and then they dropped to hell. That's level 3 behavior, all right? In the meantime, like Sile said and like I've said, follow the trend, all right? So, right, so intraday pushes, if you want to hold here, you got this, Tristan, if you hit, right, stop hunt, confirm in the water, bam, right, 1, 2, 3, you're out right here, or whatever, however long you want to hold, all right? So these are the trades you look for. You see this in the box. This is called the 50-50 with the shadow box. I don't know all these names. I don't know where all these names coming out, but yeah, this would kind of be like a Brinks, Jillian, if you want to call it like that. You're in the shadow box, fall smooth beginning session, railroad tracks to the water. You're in right there, bro. Get your good pips. Right, they did it again.
But that shadow box doesn't really show when when that candle's forming. It shows after the fact.
So like right here. So yeah, that's why you see how the TDI gives you an M. So you could also wait for the signal line. So as soon as the green crosses the red, you're in. You can get in right there, bro. Like right there. All right. You can get right there. You would hold if you want. You can, if 2 hours pass, you're not liking it, you can get out. They gave you another gift right here, railroad. You right, then take it right there. Whatever you want, you feel comfortable taking profit, bro. Let's see. Anytime you can do shit, then just dang Deadpool. How much did you miss, bro? Because this is kind of a lot that I just went over.
Be recorded.
Yeah, it will be recorded, Deadpool. I know kind of Steven takes a while to upload them, but he uploads them. I'll kind of put a little pressure on him today to put them. Is that cool, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's cool. I'll get on his ass to upload the video.
Okay. All right, bro. Cool.
I caught maybe the first 5 minutes. That was it.
Ah, man, you missed a lot of info, bro. I'll tell Steven, bro. Okay. Yeah, so does anybody have any questions on this 50-50 trade? Can it be in an uptrend 50-50? Yes, it can. Anybody have any questions on this? Briscoe, did I clear this up a little for you more, bro, or did you have another question?
The cloud is clearing up a little bit. I'm still like it's not as clear as I'd rather stick to the second leg. My bad, that's my son.
Okay, yeah.
Let's stick to what I'm more strong at,
Okay, yeah, that I completely understand that, Briscoe. This is just another defense mechanism to you, attack mechanism to you,
I got you, man.
Yeah, just
thank you, because it's a little bit more clear than I had it before. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Tristan, yes, good question. Yeah, there was a trade. It's called the 800 bounce, Tristan. So if they do this all the way over here, Tristan, like this, same thing, bro. But because it is a blueberry, your TDI will be more extended, right? Because
okay.
Yeah, it will be a little more extended. It will be more out, like kind of like this, a little, but it will be a little bit more out. So because this is a blueberry, right? It will be more, like let's say it's 50 pips. You'll have the shadow box, the stop hunt box to help you out, to guide you on this one. So you take it with the peak formation that's here, downtrend. Okay, you got it. You got it, bro. So this will be the bounce. Can it be an 8 top? Can it just do this and then drop? Yes. Right, same thing though. Railroad tracks or evening star or whatever like I said, whatever reversal candle. As long as you have your TDI to confirm it, then you can take it. Right? If you're just I see a M on it and it looks good. And then if it doesn't pay out, you look at your TDI and you're like, oh crap, it's because I didn't have this confirmation. That's when you're like, damn, that's why you need the TDI to help you. Because, right, I've said that the TDI helps you with the stop hunts, and it also helps you out with the levels, to count the levels, right? Like I did here, right? 1, to 3, right? It helps you out in a lot of things. There is, I will go over the TDI. There's a little more things I need to clear up to help you out. I'll probably go over it next week. It's called, it's more advanced with the TDI. All right. So like I'm gonna help you guys understand the different types of divergences. And in this case, the TDI for them is yeah, exactly, Brandon, exactly. So actually, most of these are blood in the water, bro. So the blood in the water reference to the TDI and the RSI green crossing the red. All right. Once it crosses the red, you have a confirmation to help you, right? You're not right. We're not gamblers, and we're not assuming it's gonna go. We have a directional bias because that helped us confirm our entry. Okay. Can we go over UJ real quick and how you knew it was just gonna go up and up all damn week? Oh yeah. Sure. I got you.
I'm sorry, I got stuck on a webinar that was like last minute. But
Okay, hold on, UJ, I got you, bro.
oh yeah, I was gonna put it back in. I was looking for the button on it, and then I had to do this.
Okay.
I don't have hooked up to the system yet with the lights.